You're not going to believe this story. I mean, we've heard about how beat the MAGA men are, right? The loneliness epidemic. We know that MAGA men are having trouble like fitting in, whatever, finding mates. But so this is Jessica Foster. Jessica Foster is an Instagram creator that has 1 million followers. America First, US, and it says, yes, I have one. And she has a link tree that is, yes, she has one. And we all know what that link means. So Jessica Foster is in the military, guys. And she has this crazy Instagram profile. But you ready for this, guys? Jessica Foster is not real. It has pictures of her and Trump with the bombers. She's tagging the president. There are a bunch of people. There's just thousands of comments, 1 million likes on this post. Here's one of her in the Oval Office with Trump, right? It's like a selfie. Here's one where, of course, she's doing the feet pics. Dude, it gets crazier. Okay, here she is at Trump again, and right? And the GOAT, Leo Messi, like, bro, what is going on? She's got her little army thing with a whole bunch of medals that are not real, and people are responding to this shit. Here's where it gets wacky, dude. She has one with 𝗙𝗍𝗍𝗍. Dude, what are we doing? And there are people in here, right? Look at this. People are like, I've been seeing her on my FYP. Can someone tell me who she is and why is she this cute? I can't skip her post. But bro, dude, this person is not real. This is AI, dude. A complete AI generated reality. There's Trump and Melania. Now, this AI, though, is pretty decent quality. The Trump actually looks pretty realistic. A lot of times these things are like more phony, but there's a lot of feet pics and, you know, pics supposedly in front of bombers. There's one with her in front of an American flag, supposedly on a mission. Thank you, Mr. President, for the flowers. Now, what is so disturbing about this is like, we don't know who runs this. We don't know who runs this account. And she's constantly tagging like the NFL, supposedly at an NFL game. It's always with her recruits. It's like a recurring cast of characters. There's her with Trump and Cristiano. So she's putting like celebrities in here, trying to like, you know, reach international audiences and stuff. And the multiple ones with her and Melania. But I mean, again, dude, the quality of the AI is pretty crazy. Like, I don't know if it's commercial grade AI because they look so real. Like, normally AI creates a Trump and creates a Melania and shit that don't look real. But these are like really like significantly real looking images, you know, when bringing in the famous people. But this whole thing, here's one with Trump and Putin. Yeah, dude, I mean, look at this, dude. She has like more medals on her fucking chest than a 5-star general would have, right? There's no way, dude. She's like hanging out with Trump and Putin. I mean, come on, dude. There's one with her, Trump and Zelensky. And she's doing the selfie. But guys, yeah, she's showing her midriff in the military, which is absolutely not happening. And then, guys, it says, yes, I have one. And then she's got a link to an OnlyFans, okay, where she has an OnlyFans account, again, which is all AI. And guys, 1 million followers. 1 million. And like every day she's doing Insta stories. And like who's running this account? And how many people are like in those OnlyFans DMs? Are people ordering like custom content from an AI? And who's running this? Like really, who has the AI that can make like OnlyFans stuff? I mean, can you even do that with like regular commercial AIs? Do they have, I mean, is this Meta? Is Mark Zuckerberg like doing this? And there are though, like bots are watching bots, right? And this is crazy because there's a whole bunch of bot traffic that is used to elevate some of this shit. But you have a MAGA influencer that has an OnlyFans and has 1 million followers and tons of interactions. I mean, if you look at these things, 11,000 comments, 27,000 comments. And, sometimes they're getting up to as many as 1 million fucking likes. But there's a lot of interaction here. And all of this is just fake, dude. It's all a ruse. But what I wonder is like the MAGA men, like what's going to happen to them? After looking at 𝗙ecie_𝗆𝗆 AI with 1 million followers on Instagram, you got to wonder, like, what's the future of like MAGA bros? Is that going to be the future of MAGA? Like MAGA men are going to be like dudes that only can relate to female AI chatbots? Is that what's going to happen? Because women are becoming like more and more liberal at like an outrageously fast pace. They're becoming more liberal. They're becoming more educated. They're becoming more powerhouse. And the men, a lot of men are still evolving, especially like liberal men are going to therapy. They're getting healed. They're engaging in pursuits like meditation and yoga and other spiritual and, trauma healing ventures. Those types of men are going to be able to fuse with those educated, like super liberal women. A lot of those super educated liberal women are going to end up being lesbians. They're just going to cut men out of it entirely, right? What's going to happen to the MAGA bros as the women become more and more liberal, right? They're going to have to find, as they're going to be less and less of these religious, like human, baby vessel women to go around. And so if there's a proliferation of sort of red pill men, there aren't going to be enough women around for all those guys. So what are they going to do? Is it going to be chatbots? They're going to be chatbots? Are they all going to become gay? I mean, I feel like a lot of MAGA men are already gay. Like that's already like a big issue. That a lot of MAGA men, I think, just are gay. They just haven't accepted it. I mean, dude, when I look at like Andrew Tate and his bros, like those guys all seem pretty gay, dude. I mean, if you look at Andrew Tate, he seems pretty fucking gay. So do all of his bros, dude. They are like, they don't seem straight at all. You know what I mean? I mean, most of them, you never see those guys with women. You never see them with women, dude. Okay? Like every time I look at those manosphere bros, it's like a room of like 10 guys. Dude, I am, a very healthy and virile straight male. And I was a rock and roller. Okay? I was a rock and roller dude for like 20 years. Okay, I toured the country. I had girlfriends all over the country. I love hanging out with girls. You would never see me for extended periods of times just being in rooms filled with all dudes. Like we always had a whole bunch of girls around. Okay, if there were 3 of us guys hanging out, there were like 6 or 7 girls. Always, right? It was always like a couple of dudes and a bunch of women. And like when I look at those manosphere guys, there's never any women, guys. Never. I have never seen Andrew Tate and his cronies when they're like pontificating to men. I've never seen them hanging out with women. Dude, it's always a room full of bros in like 70s gym shorts and like they're all like oiled up and posing for each other, dude.